Have you ever been in a conflict situation where you just finding it impossible to control your emotions? You know that, you can control your emotions, you should be able to, but it's just out of your hands. Let's discuss how to recognize situations where you can control your calmness and bring your calmness into focus. Let's go. Hello everyone, welcome back to Guilt Free Mind. I am Dr. Shruti, the author and owner of guiltfreemind.com. It's a blog that focuses on mental health and productivity. So if you want to enhance your mental health and be more productive on the work front or even at home front, please go ahead, check out the blog and subscribe to it. The subscription option will be there in the sidebar. If you like, videos, or if you like this kind of content consumption, then please go ahead, hit the like button on this video, hit that subscribe button and click on that bell and set it to all so that YouTube never misses on notifying you about a mental health update or a productivity update from this channel. Let's get into it and let's understand how can you stay calm in intense moments of conflict. So when there's a conflict, we are also overwhelmed that we don't even think about becoming calm or keeping ourselves calm in those moments. It's something we all face, but what if I tell you that there is a way which you can unlock your inner strength and your inner calmness and remain composed? Sounds impossible, right? For this to work, you first have to identify that you are being manipulated. This video primarily focuses on letting you know that you are being manipulated in the scene of a conflict. The moment you know that, okay, the other person's trying to manipulate me, you can get a control on yourself. You can understand that this situation is really, it's just that person's problem, they're just trying to put it on me and I've got nothing to do with it. So exploring the realm of dark psychology, I can provide you tips and tricks on how to understand when you are being manipulated. This might sound a little bit intriguing, and trust me, it is a game changer. It will change the way you handle conflict and respond to it. It may frustrate your gaslighter or the person who's trying to abuse you emotionally further, but it will protect your interest and it will keep you calm and it will keep you sane in the face of a conflict. Let's talk about the common challenges that we face when there's a conflict situation. Generally, the first one is heightened emotions. So emotions just kind of like a sea, they take over like a big wave and it makes it very difficult to think clearly. We are caught up in a haze of cobwebs of thoughts in our own head. We can't communicate effectively, and when there is an unclear communication, when we are thinking too fast and we are taking things from this to this, it can easily escalate tensions, leading to many more misunderstandings and much more frustration. So it's a vicious cycle that actually leaves you feeling very powerless and overwhelmed. And when that storm in your head finally settles, then you're like, what did I do? Was there even a need for me to respond so viciously or in such an exaggerated manner? If only I could have stayed calm. But there's a good news. There are practical techniques that are rooted in dark psychology that can help you navigate these conflicting situations. If you stay calm and controlled in the face of conflict, you can see through the other person's plan much better. This, especially as I mentioned before, this video focuses on manipulation techniques. So one effective method that you can use is to first focus on breathing exercises. Because when you breathe, when you focus on the breathing, your brain calms down and it starts to see the problem that is in front of you in a much clearer manner. And the second thing is practice active listening. You're understanding the other person, but you're also paraphrasing what they are telling you and telling it back to them so that the information that is coming across you is true. You're not adding to it and you are not subtracting any information from it either. As I said, a lot of people overthink. So a thing which is this small becomes this big. So paraphrase it, put it back to that other person and understand that, is this what you are saying? Is this what you mean by when you say this? That way you will know exactly what the situation is and it will not become overwhelming. Furthermore, recognizing and controlling your own triggers. Sometimes there are words we don't want to hear and they make their way into the conversation and then we just blow up. So recognizing those triggers and not responding to them. can calm down the emotional turbulence of the conflict in your head much, much faster. So let's understand the power of manipulation. Because if you know that someone's manipulating you, that gives you an upper hand and you can maintain your composure much, much easier. So here are some real life examples. Let's look at guilt tripping. Imagine that you are in your office and your coworker is blaming you for the delay of a project. You're feeling guilty, even though you know that the delay wasn't entirely your fault. Your coworker was also at fault for the delay. Maybe they didn't give you the right materials on time, and because of that, the whole thing got delayed. Now, recognizing this guilt-tripping tactic that your coworker is employing, this will allow you to address the issue calmly without you getting defensive, without you going on the lines of, oh, I did my part, but you should have done your part and all. Instead of going that way, you understand that, okay, she's also frustrated or he's also frustrated, just putting it on me. So, okay, let's sit down and let's address this issue. I got the materials on so-and-so date. I finished the work by so-and-so date. I couldn't have done it faster. Or you tell me how I could have done faster. That's one way. Second is gaslighting. In a relationship, your partner is denying things that you said to them or you did. And you start to question your own memory and perception. Did I really do this? Did I really say I did this? And when I did not have plans to do it? In this case, you can tell your partner, okay, next time when we make decisions, we put it down somewhere, we write it down somewhere, or we communicate via email or WhatsApp or something so that it is there somewhere and we can go back and check it when the problem arises. Understanding that the other person is trying to manipulate you will help you stay grounded and respond confidently. Now, there's another scenario where the other person is playing the victim. Oh my god, I've done so much for you and this is what I get in return and everything, and you feel responsible for their problems. Even if you are not directly related to the problem. They just want someone to feel that because of them they are facing all the problems and they make themselves the victim. Recognizing this can help you set boundaries so that you do not get emotionally manipulated and you do not lose yourself in the storm of where did things go wrong. When you understand these manipulation tactics and how these manipulation methods work, you can identify when you are being abused by that other person emotionally. And this way, you can choose to stay grounded instead of reacting impulsively and turning the situation into an even bigger issue. When you're calm, you can calmly find ways or solutions to deal with the problem so that that problem does not arise again. And the manipulator will also understand that you have the upper hand and you are managing the situation with a clear mind, so manipulation tactic is not going to work on you. I hope I put my point across. Well, to wrap up, staying calm in a conflict is the key method for unlocking your inner strength. As I said, deep breaths, focusing on your breath, counting your breath, active listening, these are methods that you can employ to make sure that you're understanding the problem and then identifying whether you are being manipulated or not. This way you can navigate conflicts much more effectively and actually maintain your composure through the storm. The key is to learn and apply these techniques. They won't work if you suddenly use it in the situation of a conflict. So you have to practice it over and over again so that when a conflict arises, you can actually use these methods instantly and they are second nature to you. I'd love to hear about your conflict experiences, how you manage to stay calm, what are your go-to methods. Please share them in the comment section below and do not forget to subscribe for more insights into dark psychology and how to understand manipulation, how to manage your emotions, and how to stay calm when things feel overwhelming. Check out the related videos to further enhance your information regarding this topic, and I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, bye-bye, take care, see you.